We humans are a curious species. We explore towering mountains and the depths of the oceans. We build bustling cities and launch ourselves into the vastness of space. Yet beneath these grand endeavors lies a fundamental force, a primal instinct that binds us to every other living creature on Earth, the instinct to survive. It is a force as old as life itself, etched into the very fabric of our being. This instinct is not a conscious choice, but an unyielding drive that whispers to us in the face of danger, urging us to fight, to flee, to live another day. The survival instinct is our internal guardian, a silent protector that has ensured the continuation of our species for millennia. It is a symphony of biological processes, a complex interplay of brain regions, hormones, and physiological responses that prime us to confront challenges and seize opportunities for survival. From the moment we take our first breath to navigating the complexities of daily life, this instinct is the invisible hand guiding our actions, shaping our decisions, and ultimately ensuring our existence. Understanding this fundamental instinct is to understand a core part of what makes us human. It is to appreciate the incredible power that lies dormant within each of us, a power that has allowed humans to thrive in diverse and often unforgiving environments. By unraveling the mysteries of the survival instinct, we gain a deeper understanding not only of our past, but also of the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. The journey to unravel the survival instinct takes us deep into the heart of our evolutionary history, to a time when survival was not a guarantee, but a constant struggle. It is a journey that will illuminate the remarkable ways in which our bodies and minds are primed for survival, and how these ancient mechanisms continue to shape our lives today. Instinct, in its purest form, is the language of survival, a language spoken by every cell in our bodies. It is not a product of conscious thought or reasoning, but rather a set of pre-programmed responses, hardwired into our nervous system through millions of years of evolution. These responses are not learned, they are innate, passed down through generations like precious heirlooms, ensuring the survival of our species. Imagine a newborn giraffe, clumsily finding its feet moments after birth, driven by an innate instinct to stand and nurse. Or a sea turtle hatchling, instinctively drawn to the vast ocean, guided by an internal compass that points towards survival. These are not learned behaviors. They are the very essence of instinct, a testament to the power of evolution in shaping life's grand drama. In humans, this instinctual drive is no less profound. We are born with a set of survival instincts that have ensured the continuation of our lineage since the dawn of our species. These instincts are not merely remnants of a primitive past. They are active and dynamic forces, shaping our responses to the world around us, often in ways we may not even realize. Think of the automatic withdrawal reflex when your hand touches a hot stove, or the sudden surge of adrenaline when you perceive a threat. These are not conscious decisions. They are the language of instinct, a language that speaks to the very core of our being, urging us to protect ourselves, to survive. This instinctual language is not limited to physical responses. It also influences our emotions, our perceptions, and even our social interactions. The fear that grips us in the face of danger, the love and protectiveness we feel for our families, the drive to seek out food and shelter. These are all manifestations of the survival instinct, shaping our behavior and ensuring the continuation of our species. Deep within the intricate architecture of our brains lies a small, almond-shaped structure known as the amygdala. Don't be fooled by its size. This tiny region plays a colossal role in our survival. The amygdala is our brain's ever-vigilant sentinel, constantly scanning our environment for potential threats, both real and perceived. It is the seat of our fear response, the trigger point for the cascade of physiological changes that we experience in the face of danger. Imagine the amygdala as a dedicated security system, diligently monitoring incoming sensory information from our surroundings. When it detects a potential threat, the growl of a predator, a speeding car, or even a perceived social threat, it springs into action, sounding the alarm that sets the fight or flight response in motion. The amygdala doesn't think, it reacts. It operates on a primitive but effective principle: better safe than sorry. This means that it is often hypersensitive, treating any potential threat as real until proven otherwise. This hair trigger response, while sometimes leading to false alarms, has undoubtedly saved countless lives throughout human history. The amygdala's influence extends far beyond our immediate reactions to danger. It plays a crucial role in fear learning, helping us to associate certain experiences or stimuli with danger. This learned fear can be incredibly valuable, teaching us to avoid potentially harmful situations in the future. For example, if you've had a negative encounter with a certain type of animal, your amygdala will remember this experience and trigger a fear response the next time you encounter a similar animal, even if it poses no real threat. This ability to learn from fear is essential for survival, allowing us to adapt to our environment and avoid repeating potentially dangerous mistakes. Section 4. Fight or flight, a primal dance. Imagine yourself walking alone in a dense forest. The air is thick with the scent of pine needles and damp earth. Suddenly, you hear a rustle in the undergrowth. Your heart pounds in your chest. Your breath quickens, your senses sharpen, every fiber of your being on high alert. This, my friends, is the fight or flight response in action, a physiological symphony orchestrated by our ancient ancestors and passed down through the ages. When the amygdala perceives a threat, it sends out an SOS signal, triggering the release of a surge of hormones, including adrenaline and cortisol, into our bloodstream. These chemical messengers race through our bodies, initiating a cascade of physiological changes designed to prepare us for either fighting off the threat or making a hasty retreat. Our heart rate and blood pressure skyrocket, delivering oxygen and energy to our muscles, priming them for action. Our breathing becomes rapid and shallow, maximizing oxygen intake. Blood flow is redirected from non-essential functions, such as digestion, to our muscles and vital organs. Our pupils dilate, allowing more light to enter our eyes, enhancing our vision and making us more aware of our surroundings. Even our blood clotting factors increase, preparing our bodies for potential injury. In a matter of seconds, we are transformed into highly efficient survival machines, ready to confront or evade danger. The fight or flight response is not a conscious choice. It is an automatic, instinctive reaction, a primal dance between our brains and our bodies. It is a testament to the incredible power of evolution, a survival mechanism honed over millions of years to increase our chances of survival in the face of danger. In the modern world, while we may not encounter saber-toothed tigers or woolly mammoths, the fight or flight response remains an integral part of our biological inheritance. It is the reason we jump at a sudden loud noise, why our palms sweat before a big presentation, and why our hearts race when we watch a suspenseful movie. It is a reminder that beneath the veneer of civilization, we are still wild creatures at heart, hardwired for survival. Section 5. Echoes of the wild in modern life. In today's world, our lives may seem far removed from the perils faced by our ancient ancestors. Yet the survival instinct, honed over millennia, continues to shape our behavior in profound ways, even in the most mundane of circumstances. While we may not encounter predators on our daily commutes or forage for food in the wild, the echoes of our evolutionary past resonate in the anxieties we experience, the decisions we make, and the interactions we have with others. Consider the feeling of unease we experience in crowded, unfamiliar places. This instinctual response, rooted in our ancestors' need to be vigilant for potential threats, is a subtle reminder that our brains are still wired to navigate a world where danger lurked around every corner. Our innate desire for social connection, often cited as a fundamental human need, is also deeply intertwined with our survival instinct. Throughout human history, belonging to a group provided safety in numbers, increased access to resources, and enhanced the chances of survival. This ancient drive for connection manifests in our desire to form friendships, build communities, and seek out social belonging, highlighting the enduring influence of our evolutionary past on our social lives. The survival instinct also plays a role in our seemingly irrational fears and phobias. For example, the fear of spiders, snakes, or heights, while seemingly illogical in the context of modern life, can be traced back to our ancestors' experiences where these elements often posed significant threats. These fears, although often irrational, are a testament to the persistence of our evolutionary inheritance, a reminder that our brains are still wired to respond to dangers that may no longer be relevant in the modern world. Even our consumption habits, particularly our cravings for sugary, fatty foods, can be linked to the survival instinct. In the past, when food was scarce, these calorie-dense foods provided a survival advantage, allowing our ancestors to store energy and withstand periods of famine. Today, while we may not face the same food insecurity, our brains still crave these foods, leading to overconsumption and contributing to health problems. A stark reminder that our instincts are not always aligned with the demands of modern life.